Hi guys, hope you're all okay. Today I am doing my April favourites for you. Second time I've done the intro, first time I said March. It's April. Yes, I am gonna just jump right in. The first thing in my favourites is actually more of a range rather than an individual item. And the range in question, I never know how to pronounce this. I want to say Cretans, but I think that might be wrong. It looks like that. Kind of do a close-up so you can see the brand, because I'm not 100% sure on how you pronounce it. I've got the Sunshine Blonde with argan oil, with argan and chamomile, extra moisturizing shampoo and conditioner, and then I've also got the Sunshine Blonde with argan tone correcting purple shampoo. Now, I have tried this range before when I had brown hair, and obviously I had the brown version, and it was alright. It was a nice kind of product. If I'm going to be completely honest about the individual items, I'm not, the shampoo is good, but I don't love it. However, I really like the conditioner, and the purple shampoo is not as good as Lush's Daddy-O, which is my Holy Grail purple shampoo, but it is really good for the price point. And when I say that, basically I picked this one up in my local pound shop for £1, and I got these two in Tesco's for £1 each, and I believe you can get these, I've seen them in Home Bargains and is it called B&M's? I can't remember, but yeah, you can get these in quite a lot of locations for £1, and I think as a cheap shampoo, it's just really good for the price point. Do you know what I mean? It's not as good as the John Frieda blonde shampoos, in my opinion, but that kind of averages, I think it's like £5 for the shampoo. This is £1, and it's good. It is good, and that's why I'm quite impressed with it. I will probably repurchase it. I was actually really impressed with the purple shampoo. As I said, it's not as good as Lush's Daddy-O, but it's a lot cheaper. And I have been swimming a lot lately, and obviously chlorine and bleached hair is not friends, so it is saving me. So definitely in my favourites. Next item I'm going to talk about is possibly a little bit controversial, I'm not sure. It is a face mask. This is Quick Fix Facials Anti-Blemish Mud Mask, Oily and Spot Prone Skin. It looks like that. You're so handsome. You're so handsome. The reason why I said it's a little bit controversial, when I hauled this item, I think I had a couple of comments on the video saying it was horrible. I had someone messaged me on Facebook. I had another two ladies tweet me that it was a horrible product, and they didn't get on with it. I really like it. Basically, I'd already used it before the video where I hauled it went live, and I'd probably, if I hadn't have used it and then had got that reaction off of the people that'd seen the video, I probably would have put it straight in the bin. But I had already used it and I really like it. What I would say, this says it does 10 facials. I reckon I've probably had 8, and John's used it as well, and there's not even half the tube used. It's one of those things that it says on the packaging you should use it up to twice a week, and it says you should put a very thick layer on your face. Now, when I used it the first couple of times, I did a whole face of it, and then every time I've used it since, I've only used it in the areas that I need it. It is super drying. Like, if you have combination skin or dry, like one of my very good friends, she has dry skin but gets the occasional spot, this wouldn't work for her. This is for people that have oily skin. Now, you know, if you've been with me a while, you're probably aware that this last 6 months is possibly the worst my skin's ever been since I was a teenager. And I've gone from having what I would call combination skin to oily skin, and I'm not really sure why, because obviously I'm eating healthier, I'm losing weight, I'm exercising, and my skin just isn't happy about it. But this is like, this, obviously my skin is not perfect, but this is the best my skin has looked all year, and I'm putting it down to this. As I said, I don't put a thick layer on, I put a very thin layer of it. I only put it in the places I need it. Like, I wouldn't put it here. Like, obviously the traditional face mask, you put it on everything, you just leave your little eyes out, don't you? But I don't put it here because this is a lot drier, this skin, and I do moisturise afterwards. Now, I know a lot of people that don't, especially with oily skin, don't moisturise after a face mask. Some of my friends with oily skin don't moisturise full stop. I am a good moisturiser. But yes, it's worked for me, but I would only recommend it if you have oily skin. If you've got combination skin, it's going to be too drying for you. So I like it. I have got 2 makeup items this month. The first one is a brow pencil by Studio, is it Studio 10? I'm not sure if this came in this month's glossy box or last month's glossy box. Basically it's a dual-ended pencil. It's got a highlighter and it's got a brow pencil. I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't like the highlighter, but I am in love with the actual eyebrow pencil bit. I have pretty much used it every day since I got it. I sometimes struggle with my brows, basically because obviously I'm a natural brunette. I dye my hair blonde. My eyebrows are quite dark, but they are gappy in places, so I need something to fill them, but I don't want to make them really dark because then I think it looks unbalanced with my hair colour. But obviously using the blonde, a lot of the blonder eyebrow products look weird. It doesn't blend nicely in my eyebrows, so it's quite odd to find one that I get on with. But yeah, I really like that. The only other makeup product I've got, I'm relatively sure I've already had in a monthly favourites, but I'm still obsessed with it. This is the Collection Speedy Highlighter. It looks like that. I think everybody has pretty much seen these. This came in a glossy box. I have pretty much used it every day for like 2 months, possibly longer. I love it, and oh sorry, I've got the shade 01 Pearl Sheen. It's just beautiful, and I haven't been wearing a whole lot of makeup in April, basically, which has been a mixture of being poorly and a mixture of, oh, I'm going to the gym after work, so I don't want to put a whole lot of makeup on my face. But literally this and some concealer and you know, some lip gloss, well not lip gloss, but like a lip tint, and I've been ready to go. Especially with using this clearing up my face, I've had to put less makeup on, but this just makes me feel like I look glowy and healthy, and I'm really pale at the moment, and it's normally this kind of year I'm like, I need a tan, and this is kind of getting me through it, because even though I'm pale, I still feel that I look healthy because of my glowy skin. And on to stuff rather than products. Candle I have been loving this month. My sister, or one of my sisters, got me this for my birthday. It's by House of Fraser. It's, I've taken the sticker off, but it's like Berry Blast or something. Oh, it's so good. And I don't know why I'm showing you the inside of a candle. It's a lovely scent. And it does that amazing thing that Yankee candles do. You just take off the lid and put it in the room, and you don't have to light it, and there's a light, you still get some scent payoff from it, just having it like that in the room. So I must admit, obviously we don't light candles during the day because we're at work, but I have had a tendency to take the lid off and go to work all day and come home and you can really smell it in the room, and obviously you've not had to burn it, so you're not wasting it. But the other thing I really like about this candle is when it's like the evening and it's all dark and you light it, because of the kind of opaqueness of the white holder, it looks really pretty. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like luminous. It's kind of, is that the right word? It's very glowy. It's just very pretty having this, because it's like, obviously it's white, but it's not completely solid white, and it just looks really pretty in the room. So it smells really good, and it's a clean burn, so definitely going to be able to use the jar again. Another favourite for the month is this recipe book. This is the Lean in 15 by Joe Wicks. This book was released last year, so I'm sure most of you are aware of it. I have followed him on Instagram. I'm probably going to say I started following him on Instagram in the summer, and I really like his energy. I follow him on Facebook as well, and he does like these little 15-second videos, and his energy is addictive. But I only just got around to buying the book this month, or in April, sorry, and these little napkins are all the recipes that I'm going to try first. They're the kind of the recipes that I'm like, oh, they're for me. But yeah, he also has a YouTube channel, but I find his Instagram kind of the best thing to follow him on. But yes, definitely in my favourites. Apps that I've been using a lot this month is eBay. I have a strange relationship with eBay. I kind of go through stages where I'm in love with it and I'm obsessed with it, and then I can go, 4 months and I won't buy anything. I won't even go on it. But yes, I have been on eBay a lot this month. I'm still waiting for a couple of bits to be delivered, and there will be an eBay haul for you guys. But yeah, in love with eBay. And my last favourite for the month, and to many of you it won't be a surprise, especially if you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, has to be the return of Game of Thrones. Yes, yes, yes. Fighting every urge into me not to start doing the theme tune. I love Game of Thrones. So far, there's only been one episode aired in the UK of the new series. At the point of recording this, I'm not sure when it's going to go up, but there is another episode out tomorrow, which I can't wait. I'm really hoping that at some point they're going to bring Jon Snow back, because that whole Red Lord Devil magic that woman can do. They've brought people back from the dead before. Jon Snow may still be with us. I'm really hopeful. Even if he comes back as a White Walker, I'm down with that. I love me Jon Snow, House Stark. Even though he's a Baratheon, isn't he? Well, if you read the books, apparently, he's... Oh, is that a big spoiler? I'm sure you guys have seen it. But I am obsessed with Game of Thrones. I have been talking about it non-stop. In April, we rewatched the last season that was on the TV. And yes, definitely my favourite. It's the best TV programme I have ever watched in my life. I'm gutted that there's only 2 more series, because I think I'm quite sure they've now said that, there's going to be up to season 8 and that's it. But yeah, it's just the best TV programme in the world, and I could talk about it a lot, but not everybody loves Game of Thrones, so I shan't. Right, rambly nightmare for me. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.